Okay, we are live on the podcast.
Yes.
How have you been, Michael?
Huh?
You always sit on a cushion. You know the couch has cushions like built into it.
But then what would you do? Because you're not making use of cushions at all.
I'm slightly leaning against them.
Yeah, but that's
and
not...
they're more of a set dressing than anything.
Yeah, but
this is a studio.
I'm putting it under my bum so my bum feels nice. What's a crime with that? What's your problem with that?
What's a crime with that?
You have a beef with my bum feeling nice.
Yeah, I want your bum to feel on edge.
My bum
scared.
feels lovely right now because I just took a poo in there.
You did a poo in my toilet?
I had to. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I ate this morning, but it needed to be done.
What did
it would
you
have
eat
been
this
there
morning?
on the couch during
What
it.
did you? I had a really good poo this morning.
Did you?
That's good. All the new listeners are gone already.
I didn't want them anyway. Let them know. Let them watch. Let them witness what this is. Get in or out, right?
Make a decision.
Yeah, no, but I had a lovely one there.
I had a good poo this morning because I had a Mi Casa burrito yesterday when I was on my way to Southampton.
Mi Casa, my castle.
Nope.
My house.
Yep.
My house burrito.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it was tasty. Ultimate burrito, pork and chicken.
Yeah.
Trying to be good, even when I'm eating out, making good, healthy decisions with high protein content.
Are you loading that with veg?
There's like salsa and tomatoes and beans or veg.
What about the rest of it? Peppers, beans,
jalapeno peppers,
guacamole, sweet corn.
I hate sweet corn in a burrito.
A Mexican man's hair.
It's wrong.
Pubic hair of a Mexican man.
Sweet corn in a burrito is wrong and bad, and actually it was a real frustration of
it's
my
good and right. I do think it's good and right though. Sweet corn.
It doesn't belong in a burrito.
Man, it belongs everywhere.
That's so shit.
I'd have it on my cornflakes.
That's double corn.
Huh?
Can't be double corn in the morning.
Corn squared.
Can't be double corn in the morning.
You could be double corning in the morning and then you'll be double poop corning in the evening. So what? Live your life. Be happy. Load up on corn.
John Salted or sweet poop corn?
Huh?
John Salted or sweet poop corn?
Poop corn.
Toffee poop corn.
Oh, fucking...
But yes, I'm trying to eat good. I'm still on my calorie counting. I've fallen off on the yim.
The yim.
I was gymming it up during Edinburgh.
The Ho Chi Yim Trail.
And then I was doing good, and there's a guy on TikTok called Sam Sulek. Have you seen Sam Sulek?
No, but he sounds like a man that's father left the family.
It does feel like that.
Yeah, he's still here.
So spot on.
Right. Yeah.
He's doing all these like chest exercises just so when his dad comes back, he can hug him real tight and not let him go.
I forgive you. I fucking forgive you. My name's Sam Sulek. I've made something of myself, Daddy. Yeah.
There's a phenomenon. My friend used to have a name for it in uni. My friend Sam used to refer to it as big arms, sad eyes.
Right.
And you see them quite a lot.
Yeah.
The guys who are real hench. But then
the chicken and broccoli brigade.
Yeah.
There's no joy there. They're running a mile a minute away from their childhood.
They're having a tough time.
They are, but sure, look, to be fair, it seems to be giving them some solace and release, is just getting themselves... When you see people who've just kind of made shite of themselves, do you know what I mean? Like they've made a circus of themselves, their bodies, by being in the gym too much, and now they just look big.
They've got wings.
Yeah, they got wings. They just look big and stupid and deformed and mutated, and like they should be in some sort of a freak show. And it's fun to look at because I don't think in any way women are attracted to it at all.
Not the big bodybuilder with the balls that don't work anymore.
No. They just look, I think we may have like said it before, but they just look like that you should, like you go up and give them, like you want to give them just a few sweets and like rub them on the head and be like, it's all right.
Pastel.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yes. Like, have you seen the Goonies?
Yeah.
Do you remember that big guy?
That's my speed. Now you're talking my language. Now you're making film references that I can get on board with.
Right.
Hey, you guys.
Yes.
That's what they all look like to you.
What's his name in it?
It's not Chunk, because Chunk's the...
It's fucking...
Who does the truffle shuffle?
Are you sure it's not Chunk? No, maybe it's not Chunk. But the big guy...
Who's the fella who looks like John Hayes in the Goonies?
Yeah. Because I think...
Do you not have a microphone? You should have a microphone. You can source one maybe, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get one just in case. You have Connell available to dip in on a microphone so people don't get annoyed because they can't.
But that needs to be sorted out with pre-pod.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
But I feel like it's okay. It can happen now.
no, it's grand. But anyway, my point being, those big guys, the big muscles, I feel like they should be like hanging around with a gang of children who are smarter than them. You know what I mean? They should be a lummox that hangs around with a gang of children and
kindergarten cop.
Not necessarily, because like Arnie's not like a complete numpty in that. But what I mean more so is like children are on little adventures, right? And then there's going to be time in their adventures that their little child arms and legs can't perform the tasks they need. So then they have, say, like a fucking Tig Furlong or someone like that to come around and just be like, Tig, lift the big rock. And he goes, okay.
Yeah.
And he's their kind,
And
stupid, strong muscle
that
friend.
Absolutely classic sound effect of kids cheering where they all go, yay!
Absolutely. And then he's like, oh, I did good. Tig Furlong did good. Now we play France in the World Cup. You know what I mean? And then he goes off because he's mentally challenged.
Is this going to be bothersome to turn that on mid-recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
be
good.
fine. We'll be fine. But yeah, so I've been watching Sam Sulek videos and feeling bad about how I look and trying to motivate myself to go to the gym more. And I haven't been great recently, but I'm still trying to count my calories. That's a hangover from when I had that personal trainer for a month.
Right.
But I was saying I just got offered on a message just before the podcast started. A fella offered to be my personal trainer / coach.
Be my little baby.
Something's...
My. Do you know that song?
That's... Nope.
Say you'll be my darling. Say you'll be mine. Oh, 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 oh. Is that how it felt? Did that how it feel when they asked you that they give you free personal training? Be my little baby. That was Phil Spector produced that song. He's a famous producer who then murdered his wife. Very good friend of John Lennon.
And then that's an odd circumstance where she only took his last name after they stopped being married. Because after he murdered her, she became a spectre.
Hey! Pretty good. I'm pretty sure as well that's a name of like, that's surely, I think that's the name of the shadow organization in James Bond is Spectre.
It is, yeah.
Sorry, but your man. So you have been been touted. You
to
have
be the
been,
next Mr. Olympia, I think.
Yes, by some horny personal trainer who said they'll do it for free.
Well, this has been my dilemma.
The woman or a big, stupid, thick, dim-witted man?
It was a fella.
Yeah, or as I call them, the fucking pigs. Go on,
pigs. Well,
men.
The personal. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
The offer is, and I've had similar things before. The offer is, I'll be your personal trainer if you post on your Instagram story about my personal training business and hopefully get me more clients. Now, if I were...
You scratch my back, I'll suck your cock.
That's the phrase.
Yes.
That's always been the phrase.
That's what I've always read it as.
But I think if I was an actor or if I was some kind of something that it wasn't a comedian, that would be fine. Obviously be like, yeah, easy, do that, no worries. But there's something about being a comedian, I just don't think you can post about going to the gym on the internet.
I know you're gonna look like a dickhead.
Because there's something about going. It's just taking yourself so seriously going to the gym. There's no way to go to the gym with a sense of levity.
No, you can't be. You can't be lifting.
Like, yeah, be like, that was mad, wasn't it?
Yeah, just then you're like,
It's just very serious, you know.
Yeah. Doing the
there's nothing silly or fun about the gym.
No, you're just
it's fun in a way, but it's not like it's not silly.
No,
it's not comedy.
You're sincerely trying to, better yourself,
and that's the antithesis of comedy.
There's nothing fun about that. What'll be fun is just to see you eat 6 milkshakes in a row and 5 Guys. If you post about that, everyone's like, class.
Yeah,
that's
people
great.
Want their comedians to be boozing and hungover and living a reckless lifestyle because realistically, we can.
Yeah,
we can live a reckless lifestyle. Did that door just go? Could you get the door? Thank you.
Whoa!
I have a parcel arriving.
You do,
and I'm nervous about it. Because I spent £100 on a shirt.
Did you order a smaller head? No? Can you do that? Can you order a smaller head?
Well,
Could we get you one?
What would you do with your head? Would you have to empty out the contents of your head like a melon into the other thing?
Like, yeah.
It's a watermelon. It's not a watermelon. Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Basically,
No.
someone had chopped up watermelon, but then used the shell of the watermelon as a bowl for the watermelon.
Yeah.
And then this black guy on Vine was like, "It's a watermelon. It's not a watermelon."
A watermelon.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Was that the door? Unreal.
What is this package? Would you stop now in the middle of the podcast getting Connell to do things up and out, back and out? You're shitting on the process here, the artistic process. I need to get in the zone, in a flow.
And Connell has to be here for the zone.
What?
Connell has to be here for the zone.
Yeah, well, he's up, he's moved around, you're getting parcels. This isn't art. What are you doing? If he was in a show and he was up doing this, I'd be like, hey, get the fuck out. I'm trying to tell my pedo jokes.
Did they take a picture of you with the parcel? He was gone? He's gone. They hate the stairs, the postman.
Yeah.
They fucking hate the stairs. I mean, so do I. Our lift's broken in our studio.
I relish the stairs. I relish it. I'm like, good. Jocko Willink.
You're trying to better yourself.
The elevator's
Good.
broken. Good.
Have we discussed that Jocko Willink speech before?
We have, yeah. We absolutely have.
Fucking
but
Christ.
it's amazing. No matter
Dude.
what happens.
Were you ever at a point in your life where you listened to that sincerely to motivate yourself?
Absolutely. Are
Yeah,
you joking
me
me? Everything I make fun of in here, I do. Every single thing.
Do you ever think that all the things that I do, if somebody else told me that they did them, I would like sneer at it?
Oh, 100%.
If someone went, "Oh, I'm starting a podcast," I go,
Yeah.
"You and everybody else."
Yeah.
And if somebody went, "Oh, I'm trying to do yoga in the mornings,"
Yeah.
fuck
Are
shit.
you? Good man. Nice one. And then I'm just, oh shit. And then I literally look, oh, I have to meditate. Sorry. And I have to go sit down. I meditate
I have to
every
meditate before my
morning.
podcast.
I have pictures. I have little like affirmations on my wall to myself.
I went to a comedian's house once and he had
Yeah.
motivational quotes all over his wardrobe.
Oh, sure. That's what I'd be at.
I wanted to throw the wardrobe out the window. I was so angry.
Yeah, I'd be honest. Like my things are like I'll have little reminders to myself. It'll be like there's no point in being anything except confident, and then I'll go yes, and then I'll like walk over to another little sign, and that'll be like you're going to sell out Vicar Street, and I'll get I am, and then I'll walk over to it, another little thing, and I'll see like a half finished bag of cocaine. I'll be like, get out of the way, that's not for now, and then I'll be like,
Speaking of Vicar Street, Mike's going on tour and he's got a show at Whelan's.
huh?
Me? Yeah.
No,
Where's your Dublin show?
it's gonna be Sugar Club.
Dude, that's fucking class. Have you
Sugar
done it
Club,
before?
baby.
Have you done it before?
Sugar, baby. I'm addicted to sugar. I'm going to say, hey, sugar.
Is that what you're going to say when you walk
I'm
on
going to say
stage?
that to the building when I come in. I'm just going to, hi there, sugar. I'm going to say it to the building, and I probably won't say anything back because it's a building.
I loved both Sugar Club shows were two of the best of the tour.
Yeah?
I fucking loved that venue.
Did I hear a rumor? Did you get your dick out on the Sugar Club show?
No,
No?
I didn't.
Was there a show you whipped your cock out? Or am I hearing that right? I'm dead serious now.
Is that the word on the street?
Yeah. Did you whip your cock out at a show?
No.
No?
I would never do such a thing.
Did you not? Everyone was saying, I think, I genuinely heard that you, like, at one point, like, after you said, and I cried, and then you just whipped out, like, a flaccid penis going,
There is a school of...
and started peeing slowly out of it to demonstrate the tears.
The Buffon tradition in France of comedy would state that when you come on stage, you're supposed to lead with the part of your body that you're most insecure about. And
Right.
I learned this on my
so you'd have
Buffon
to
workshop.
go head fucking first, wouldn't you? It's so fun. It's so fun, man. It's so
I like
fun.
my head.
Huh?
I like my head.
Well, you have to say that now because your head's listening. But if your head wasn't here, you'd tell the truth. To be fair,
I'd be talking behind my head's back.
absolutely.
It's tough though.
Yeah.
It's tough to get around there.
Because if you said now you don't
It's an
like your head,
expedition.
and then when we're all gone, your head's going to be like, why would you say that in front of everyone? Why did you say that on the podcast?
Am I like Professor Quirrell in the first Harry Potter?
Yeah. Yeah. But the Sugar Club. Hi, sugar.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
It's a great venue. I really
looking
loved
good,
it.
sugar.
I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
so that's what I'm going to be doing on
But you've got your affirmations, you've got your goals,
lad.
you've got what's it called? What's it called? A mood board? No,
mood board.
A dream board.
a vibe board.
What's it called?
A vision board.
Vision board.
Yeah.
Vision board. You got a vision board?
No, I don't.
What's on your vision board?
I don't have a vision board.
Tell us about your vision board.
No, I don't have a vision board.
You got Vicar Street on your vision board.
No, well, I guess I have a vision wall.
What are your goals? What are your hopes? What are your aspirations?
You're asking me that, but I have all of them. I have hopes, dreams,
You've
and
achieved
aspirations.
all of them?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
This is your dream?
No, like
You're living your dream right now?
Shut the fuck up.
This is so cool for you.
Do you know what, actually? And do you know what? The way you're doing this right now, it's actually not threatening me. And I actually would be more than delighted to talk about my hopes and dreams.
Do you think this is supposed to be threatening?
Huh?
Do you think this is supposed to be threatening?
No, but it's changed. You've changed accent now. And you're now a little Chinese woman.
Chinese woman?
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it.
And your eyes actually do. There's somewhere in your... Well, don't open them now. Let them go back down.
I wasn't doing a Chinese woman.
Let them lie Japanese.
I was just doing a silly voice, and now you've made it seem racist.
I know, yeah, because in my head you're wearing one of those like triangular hats as you're talking. Do you know those ones that wear in the paddy fields?
Whoa.
Do you know who you remind me of? Do you remember in Tropic Thunder? If you haven't seen Tropic Thunder,
I have seen Tropic Thunder. Of course, I've seen Tropic Thunder. There's extensive blackface in it.
Yeah, there is. But at one stage,
That's my vibe. What genre of films do you like, Vittorio?
Yeah.
The blackface ones, please.
That's right. He got nominated for an Oscar for that. Different times. But to be fair,
that's the classic cancel culture comedian goes, you couldn't make Tropic Thunder now, and I go, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also, you maybe could.
No, you could. I think you could.
You wouldn't have any actors ballsy enough to do it. That might be the issue.
No, you'd have like Lawrence Fox would be playing the Robert Downey Jr. character. Do you know what I mean?
Have you seen the video of him singing on like a breakfast show on
Who,
BBC?
Foxy?
Yeah.
I've only been introduced to Foxy, and now I'm talking about everyone.
Bag.
Huh?
He's a glue bag.
He is a glue bag. He is, lad. He's a bag of glue.
Stupidest cunt ever. He could have just chilled out and been sound, and he'd be married to Billy Piper right now.
Yeah.
But he fucked it.
Yeah.
And became a big mad racist
Billy
guy.
Piping hot.
Did you see the thing? Because he got sacked from GBNews, which is really like getting
It's like
sacked.
being sacked from the Nazi party.
I was going to say the SS.
Oh, were you? It's like, you've gone too far
It's just
this
a bit
time.
much. We don't like them, but come on.
Come on, there's no need to, try to feed them their own children. You have to have some.
Have some decorum.
We have to have some boundaries. We have to have some boundaries here, Lawrence. Come on. Christ.
He was just like, he didn't like some journalist who'd said something nasty about him, and he was like, sure, on the news.
Yeah.
GB News. He was like, sure, who'd want to shag her? And
I
I'm
know.
just like, what is this purported news channel? Like, GB News is just an attempt by a British media company to make
Fox News
all the worst bits of American news media.
Yeah.
Just churning over clickbait nonsense, really partisan, really driving a wedge in society, driving people further apart.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, but they're trying to be fair to them. They're just trying to make a bit of money.
That is all it is. It's a grift.
But they're just a company trying to make money. But when you realise
But you can't put news on it.
Huh?
They should call it GB, like farts or something.
GB fucking nonsense bullshit. Just watch it. We'll tell you what you want to hear. GB, fucking if you're racist, you'll love it.
GB batten down the hatches. You fucking idiots.
GB fucking, come on the lads. So
GB, if they can say it, why can't we?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it should be called.
But like when he came on, like it is, but there is something funny to me about that. It's not funny as in like he's not himself being
Trying
a funny
to be
guy,
funny.
but it's funny that a guy would come on the news, and now we're going to speak with Lawrence Fox, and then he's just like, well, in response to that, I mean, who'd want to bloody shag her? Who'd want to bloody shag her anyway? Back to studio. Thank you, Lawrence.
Where does this end? Is this kind of the spiraling downfall of the UK, where this kind of discourse is going to enter into our actual politics? Because it's only a hop, skip, and a jump away from that happening in the House of Commons.
Yeah, well,
Mr. Speaker, go fuck yourself.
Well, I have never seen anything more stupid and just funny and dumb, then the House of Commons, like then the politicians and
they might as well be going, the right honourable gentleman's mum is fat.
Yeah, but they literally do. Yeah, but they do, and then they all go, whoa. Like they're a load of like actually genuinely mentally challenged fat cats who've eaten so much fucking roast pheasant, and it's coming out their ears, and they're not able to really think anymore, and they're just full of fucking goose fat and misogyny.
Do you know, when people say they don't have a concept of like real people's lives in the real world, I do actually think it's not even that they're willfully ignorant about it. They actually can't conceptualize normal people's lives anymore. They are so distant from it. Yeah. They have a house in London so that they don't have to commute in and out. All of them.
They do.
That's wild. And everything is on expenses. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I do my own tax return. Pretty much everything I do is on expenses, but I pay that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's not a taxpayer. Nobody's paying that for me, apart from the Patreons of this podcast.
I personally don't agree with doing a tax return or doing that at all, so I'm not going to comment. That's just not my cup of tea.
You're not into tax returns?
No. But also then I don't actually use public
You're more of a tax serve
amenities.
guy.
So I don't pay tax, but I also don't use the roads. I climb through parks and trees, and so I'm not actually. I'll make that argument. I'm not using any of this shit.
If you hadn't used no public services, is there a method of like not having to pay tax because you don't use any of it?
Absolutely. I swing through the parks like Tarzan. Through vine, from vine to vine, going, oh! Do you know what I mean?
The only thing you pay is VAT on your rope.
On my rope, yeah. Which I will be using for other things.
Nakedly swinging through the parks of London.
Absolutely. But
then the trees are probably managed by some kind of council thing.
Man, fucking...
Your life's just a big game of the floor is lava.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Is that bad that I don't know what it is? Am I a silly boy for not knowing what that is?
What?
The floor is lava.
You've never played a game of the floor is lava?
Is that where you...
This explains a lot.
Is that where you go to a volcano as it's erupting? And then you're like, the floor is lava.
That would be a literal interpretation of the name of the game, yes?
Yes. Why?
But it's more of a conceptual, imaginative game for kids and excited adults.
And excited adults.
So, for example, you would say the floor is lava.
Yes.
And then you have to get around the room without touching the floor.
Okay.
That's the whole game.
And would that be known as a stupid game by people? Would people say, hey, this is a dumb game, why would we play it? Because that's my instinct, but maybe I'm just not seeing it right.
But there's just the joy of imagination.
Huh?
It's just the joy of imagination.
I've never found much joy in that. You can't imagine a McFlurry.
Is that your...
You can't imagine a Capri Sun.
The epitome of joy in your life?
Absolutely. Things I shove in my gob.
A McFlurry and a Capri Sun?
Imagine a young girl's bottom.
How young?
Or you can actually. As young as you want in your mind. She can be minus 10 in your mind.
They can't get us on that yet.
But until they get into... until Musk starts fucking crawling around their heads like a little spider. I don't want that, lad.
I would like to push back on... You definitely can imagine a McFlurry.
No, I can, lad.
You can imagine a Capri Sun as well.
No, hold on. No, black. Just
black people.
Black. Just Africa. No. No. I can't imagine a Capri Sun or McFlurry.
I saw a funny joke. Did I tell you this? The redneck comedian who said, do you want to know how
Larry the Cable Guy?
No. Just a clip. I don't know who he is. I don't think he's very famous. But I saw a clip on Instagram and I don't know his name, so this is useless for him. I'd say it probably would be anyway. But he had a funny joke where he said, do you want to know how racist the South is?
Yeah.
Even the south of Africa is racist.
Right.
It's just great. Like, it's so
That's
funny.
pretty good.
It's really, really
South
good.
Africa.
Yeah.
That's good. Who is the comedian?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Some guy on Instagram.
Oh,
just search that on TikTok. It'll probably come up.
It'll come up for you, lads.
Just type up like South. Just type in South to TikTok and hope for the best.
Speaking of South, I was in Spain over the weekend.
10 years?
Huh? No, not 10 years at all. Straight south. Great fucking transition. I knew you tried to fucking...
It's not directly south of here.
Fucking, where is it then? Tell me, where is it up here then? If it's not south, would you say it's west?
No.
Would you say it's north? Would you say it's east?
It's probably more east than it is south.
You fucking idiot. No, it's not. Absolutely not. Connell, it's more south. You know that.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah, straight south, you dumbass.
Barcelona?
Huh? That's Spain. It couldn't be more south. You stupid bastard. There was no need for you to call me up there. It was a perfect transition. It's south. Anyway, couldn't be more south. I nailed it.
You were in Barcelona.
I was in Barcelona. And this is speaking of fucking people liking...
you are encroaching on me now.
Yeah, I am, because I fucking... You've had a go at me, and then you get punished by me being closer to you. If you be nice, I'll drift away. Right? But the meaner you are, the closer I get to give you your comeuppance. Yes, I did touch your nose. And I'll tickle your face. Yeah, I know you don't like it. Because you're autistic little cat. And I'll torture you with my touches.
We also need to talk about the fact that you didn't take your watch off for your whole holiday.
Me? Oh, because you can see it. And then I left it at the airport. My little Casio.
That's a shame.
My beautiful little Casio.
I got a brand new watch recently.
Did you?
It's exactly the same as the one before.
That's not even a Casio. Why would you get that?
It is a Casio.
Is it?
See where it says Casio on it?
Oh, I do now, yeah. But I couldn't see that first because this is like a James Bond fancy Casio that you can blow things up if you press it a few times, can you?
No.
No?
It's just a Casio.
Oh. You can't like press something and then like listen into a conversation between two...
It'd be funny if you did, but you were just on a train next to two people and you were like...
Yeah.
Although I found a way on my new Bluetooth headphones where they're noise cancelling, but they also have an option to be aware. So rather than the microphones taking in the noise and like flipping the waveform, you know, that's how noise cancelling works.
Oh yeah,
and cancels it out. It just amplifies the waveform. So I was doing some performance enhanced eavesdropping on the train the other day.
Oh, you were?
Because you can put it on like aware mode, so it just like amplifies what everybody else is saying on the train. So I just turned the volume up and listened to everybody else.
So you were like a Russian spy in the Cold War.
Yeah. On
the train.
Do you know what's the maddest thing about some of those listening devices? Do you know they have ones where it's like a laser?
How horny they make you?
What?
You said the maddest thing. Do they make you horny? Or that was just a guess. I just
heard tell of this listening device where, for example, if we were doing this podcast and we had like a wine glass in between us,
yeah,
then someone could shoot a laser in, and if they hit it onto invisibly, if they hit it onto the wine glass,
yeah,
they would be able to feel how the wine glass was vibrating and detect it from the laser, and then it sends that waveform back to them and they can listen in because they can like see the wine glass in such a detailed way, the way it's vibrating with their voices.
I don't even understand, like, why do any of these people exist that are doing this stuff? Think of how useless me and you are. We couldn't invent a new sock, let's be honest. And these people are the vibration of the wine glass to hear the thing, to win the war, to... What in the world is going on?
Protect the peace.
Huh?
Protect the peace.
Piece of what? Piece of apple tart?
I wouldn't like that.
No, you wouldn't, you coward. But you know what I mean? What in these scientists, he's like, let's kill all the scientists. Stalin was in on this. He had the right idea. Kill the intellectuals, kill the scientists, and stop technological progression now.
Is that what Stalin did?
Yes, he killed all the intellectuals in Poland. He killed anyone who was smart in Russia. He's dead right. What you want is just stupid, subservient people.
Did you say Poland?
Huh?
Poland?
What would you have said?
Poland?
Yeah, Poland, the land of Poe.
Like
land
the Teletubby?
Yes. That's where.
Apparently, Poe was supposed to be a lesbian, I think.
Huh?
Apparently, the Teletubbies were supposed to make up a quite diverse friendship.
Oh, here we go now. The retrospective. Do you know what this is? This is the fucking J.K. Rowling thing of, yeah, do you know, actually looking back now.
Ron was a sex worker.
Yeah, Ron was a sex worker. Hermione was fucking black. You know what I mean? Like, there's just...
Yeah, Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah, Dumbledore's gay. You know, Snape has no mouth. Whatever. Do you know what I mean? Everyone is disabled.
Grindelwald was in the Paralympics.
Yeah, absolutely. Professor McGonagall was Down syndrome. Like, they're just, you know what I mean? Everyone is just retrospecting. Now the Teletubbies, yeah, they were all fucking, you know.
But this is, Dempsey's,
North Korean pansexuals.
Dempsey's black.
Huh?
Dempsey's black.
Is it? Really?
The green one's black.
Yeah.
Get a picture of Dempsey up. He's black.
Right.
I swear to fuck, he's at least mixed race.
Dipsy Russell.
He's a Teletubby of colour.
I said Dipsy,
okay. Well,
Dipsy Russell because there's a famous
Nipsey
rapper
Hussle?
called Nipsey Hussle, was it?
Yeah.
Or Nipsey Russell. Oh.
Look at that, he's a person of colour. They are all Teletubbies of colour, they all have colour to them. But Lala's blonde, Poe's lesbian, Dipsy's black, Tinky Winky's gay. Look, he's black as fuck.
No, to be fair now, looking at it, you can't deny that. Yeah, one of the Teletubbies is black and one of them is yellow. Like one of the red one's face is yellow and the yellow one's face is white. It's white. I don't know why they do that.
But Tinky Winky had a handbag and people think that makes him gay.
Yeah. I mean, that's fairly cause and effect.
Yeah.
Right?
More like,
and his name's Tinky Winky.
More like Winky Winky.
And Tinky Winky. You know you're meeting Tinky Winky in the toilets. You know what I mean? George Michael shagged Tinky Winky.
What?
Yeah.
In the public service?
Yeah. So George Michael probably shagged me in the toilets. I can't remember, but he did. He's shagging everyone. Shagged your father.
But what's new? So Poe's lesbian, Lala's a woman. Just like a normal lady.
Right.
Dipsy's black, Tinky Winky's gay. There's no what's new?
Nunu. Down syndrome. No? What's wrong with that? Why are you singing at me as that? Can Down syndrome people not be represented in the Teletubbies?
They can. I don't know why they have to be a Hoover.
I think they could all be Down syndrome, to be honest. No? Why am I the baddie? What's this now? Is this Nunu? Yeah, I think point proven. No? What? Is that bad? Is that wrong of me to say? No, that's me including.
I think the only straight white man in the whole of the Teletubbies is the son.
The son?
Yeah.
And why do you say that?
Well, it's the only option, really. Nunu's not a straight white guy. He's sucking everybody off.
Yeah, but I think, right. But so like, and I did. This is just this couldn't be a more Vittorio section of the podcast where it's just like, let's go fucking examine the Teletubbies. But anyway, the son, right?
You know the son.
Well, the son could be a straight white man because it's all powerful and gives life to everything. And
and they should show some fucking respect.
And without it, everything dies. How about that? You just got done.
No, it's
woke moralists.
No, it's
What?
It's
Samuel Eto'o.
That's Dipsy's nickname. Samuel Eto'o.
Samuel Eto'o. Great scoring record for Barca. Let me tell you. Speaking of Barca. Back to Barca.
What time are we on? Should we do our ad? We do our sponsor, and then we'll come back to Barca. Just before we go into a saga, before we go into Catalonian saga,
we'll
do our ad.
Right,
let's get the sponsor so we can pay Connell and
do the ad,
make some bacon.
You pigs. You corporate pigs.
This money's going to you as well. It's not just going. But you're acting like I'm getting all the sponsor money.
But pretend to give me the money. I'll show you how I'll receive it. I don't like this. I don't like that one bit. I'll keep it, but this is all going to charity.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to stick with the
Mike Rice Foundation. Mike Rice does Cocaine Foundation.
Did you hear about Mickey Bartlett's bucket speech at the Fringe?
No.
He goes, all the money that goes into the bucket is going to cancer research. I'm going to find out how many vapes I have to smoke before it gives me cancer.
Go on, Bartlett. Right
so
on, Bartlett.
Whoa. So fucking funny.
Yeah, he's the man.
But
Bartlett.
But I'm going to stick with because this segment of the podcast is brought to you by Re-Raw Irish Lager.
Re-Raw.
R-I-R-A with a fada on the I and the A.
Yeehaw! It's Re-Raw.
And I'm going to stick with the theme tune I made up yesterday, which was Hello Fada. Hello Fada.
Hello.
Here I am drinking Re-Raw Lager.
Re-Raw Lager.
There we go. Vittorio's Film of the Week brought to you by Re-Raw Irish Lager.
The sickest lager there is.
Oh, makes my I need to get the
bum tingle. It's
the actual things we're supposed to say. Which I forgot.
I was prejudiced against many minorities, didn't I? Drank Re-Raw, and now I think they're all just fine.
Okay, and here's what they actually want us to say. A brand new, light, fresh and local Irish lager. I hate the way, because English people say things wrong, I have a real tendency to say lager. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because they say lager, but they never pronounce R's in the middle of words, but that sounds like lager, but it's not, it's lager.
Yeah, but you can't be the thing about English people is that they're not, and I genuinely mean this, they haven't been educated.
Yeah, they've been educated by other English people, which is really the blind leading the blind.
Inmates are running the asylum. But I'm dead serious when I say that. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
I've never met a group of people to know less. And
Yeah.
people don't talk about it enough, but they know nothing.
But you can use it against them, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
Anyway, a brand new, light, fresh, and local Irish lager. Independent, Irish-owned, crisp pints, fairly priced. And you could have crisp pints with crisps, I would say.
Yeah, and you can put crisps in the pint if that's your tipple.
I wouldn't.
It's unorthodox, but
we're
not here to judge.
It's a serving suggestion.
We're not here to judge. Prawn and cocktail walkers. Can I put them in your pint? Yeah,
Not
you can.
prawn cocktail, prawn and cocktail
Prawn
walkers.
and cocktail. Is it prawn and cocktail?
No.
It's prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
Because it's not prawn and a mojito.
No.
I've been very wrong for a very long time. Keep reading. Don't.
Well, no, it's
don't
film
dwell
of the
on
week.
No, don't dwell
film
on.
of the week. Film of the week. Film of the week.
Film of the week.
I went to see Oppenheimer. It was great.
Yeah.
Long, but earned it.
Right.
Earned how long it was. I went to see it with Christopher Kent.
Yeah.
Very funny Irish comedian.
You and Chris Kent went to see it together.
Yeah, this was a while ago in London. He was over for some gigs, and I said, "Hey, you want to go watch Oppenheimer?"
You asked him to the cinema.
Yeah, I took Chris Kent on a date.
You've never taken me on a date to the cinema.
We went to the cinema in Edinburgh.
I brought you. I told you. You didn't tell me.
We sat 8 seats apart.
I know. You wouldn't even sit beside me or on my lap, like a good boy who I could tickle during the film. And feed little minstrels too.
But to be fair, Oppenheimer's a better film than what we went to see, which was Mission Impossible Poop Protocol.
No, it was Mission Impossible Debt Reckoning, an absolute fucking classic and one of the leaders in action film accomplishments of all time.
We should come up with a rating system that I rate films by. I would say Mission Impossible, whatever the fuck, boo, slept through most of it, boo, didn't like it.
Yeah, but you know why you slept through most of it? Because you were up all night the night before fucking boozing
basking in the success of my fringe run.
And shouting in everyone's ear about how you're going to do a 500-seater at the end of the run in Monkey Barrel, and you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna sell it till 6 a.m. Then you rolled up to the fucking film where we had all respectfully gone to bed at a decent hour so that we could appreciate Tom Cruise's brilliance. You just come in with a fucking head full of spiders and a fucking heart full of rottenness and just lie down. 5 minutes in, another great action sequence, everyone else is jizzing everywhere and you're just lying down like the fucking lazy lush that you are.
And that's been Vittorio's Film of the Week, sponsored by Re-Raw, Irish
beer.
Lager. Get involved, go up to any bar in any country in the world and say, can I have a pint of Re-Raw?
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll pretend they don't have it if, for example, you're in England and not Ireland. But just ask anyway, and if they say no, just say, Mike 50.
Mike 50.
And they'll give you 50 pints.
And they'll give you 50 pints of Re-Raw. Hey, you think you're racist? You don't like women? Drink some Re-Raw. You'll think differently. Re-Raw.
Well, that'll secure the bag for another week.
Yes! And I'll reluctantly take the money with a wince. And I don't like this one bit.
You feel dirty all over?
Yeah.
I'll just leave the money on the nightstand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just shove it in like the back of my underwear. But
anyway, you had your own Mission Impossible in terms of doing shows in Barcelona.
So I was in Barcelona. I went to Barcelona, my former home and abode. I have Catalan blood coursing through my veins.
You shouldn't have taken that off those people, though.
I should.
Was that like a Lance Armstrong type thing? Blood doping with Catalan blood, trying to be better at tiki-taka football?
No, what I've done is I've romanced so many Catalonian women. Actually, I didn't romance one. Actually, now thinking about it, but I have I bleed.
You lived in Barcelona for a year and you didn't romance one Catalonian woman?
No, they weren't having me. They didn't like me. They kind of keep things in house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, very tight-knit community.
Well, yeah, Catalonian woman now, she'd have a sweet tooth for her uncle. Do you know, that kind of way. That's the way they do it. I don't judge it. I've seen a cousin or two that I haven't, that hasn't made me feel unpleasantly. So I'm gonna say, hey, each to each their own.
And you got the boat to Barcelona?
I got the ferry.
You can't get the bus. I got the bus to Barcelona once, which was foolish.
Did you?
Yeah.
How long did that take?
Fucking ages.
Jesus Christ.
I know where I got the bus from Toulouse to Belfast via Barcelona.
You got National Express?
37 hours on the bus.
Right.
I thought I was going to die from introspection.
Yeah.
Because it was before I was into any podcasts.
So you were this was window gazing?
I was just being.
Fuck.
For 37 hours on a bus.
Yeah. It's a good thing you've such a fat head for all the thoughts to swim around on a journey like that.
It's a big mind palace.
Someone with a little
big back garden.
Someone with a little head would struggle on a long journey like that.
Yes.
Because your thoughts will have done a lap of that head so quickly, whereas your head's so big that 37 hours, it's still only halfway around.
Yeah.
The thoughts have only still gone halfway around.
Yeah.
Your big, long, massive...
My head's so big, it's got an old man in a Zimmer frame raising money for the NHS walking around it.
Oh, fuck. But so, Barcelona.
You walked to Barcelona.
I got there and I was doing shows. My
Flight good?
Huh?
Flight good? Flight fine?
Flight was lovely. Flight was lovely. I slept most of it. My friend Kyla Cobbler.
No appreciation for flights, this man. Sleeping through it.
I slept,
like a Philistine.
I slept through it. My friend Kyla Cobbler, she's back. She was back in Cork at the Bally Cotton Festival.
Yes.
So she
Which I did, and it was fun.
And she had a free apartment for 5 days. So she's like,
unreal.
So she was like, you come over and you stay in the apartment, bring your girlfriend, lie on top of her till you feel nice in the apartment. She didn't say that part, but she implied it. And there was a cat there.
Did you bring Ramesh with you?
I brought Ramesh with me. Which I tell you affects the bottom line of the trip.
I'm about to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to Oslo tomorrow and I'm bringing Jamali with me.
You're bringing Jamali. Let me tell you.
Oslo and Copenhagen.
A black hole for money. That's what they are. So I tell you, I usually go on these trips and I'm like, I'm making this much and then reduce the cost so I can bring some money home. But let me tell you, no one likes a £7 coffee like Ramesh.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Women love to break even.
They that's a big victory for them. But even if they can see, it's like, okay, the way things are now, I'll end up making 400 quid. And she's like, oh, we have 400 quid to spend in 2 hours, do we?
No, we have 2 months to hold on to this 400 quid, please.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. They'd love, okay, let's get another 22 quid appetizer just because we might want to taste it. What? I don't want to come across tight. I don't want to come across like I'm someone who could peel an orange in his pocket. So I'm just like, yeah, get it. We're on holiday. But really, we're not. I'm working.
Yeah.
And you've been invited along to the job.
Yeah.
Right? But anyway, so whatever about that, we had a lovely time. But the first night, the Thursday night, I had off. I wasn't doing a gig. And I'd done that purposely. I was like, we'll have one night where we can, we'll enjoy the atmosphere, the Catalonian air, the tapas,
the tiki-taka football.
The tiki-taka football. We can rim Xavi and Iniesta. We can have a great time. So I was there, but my friend from home, from Kilkenny, is in Barcelona. He's just moved there. Now this is a boozy Susie. This is a Suze who likes to booze. So we say we'll go out for dinner. So we go for dinner. Him and his girlfriend.
A licorice dickerish.
A licorice dickerish. I don't even know.
I was trying to do a male version of Boozy Susie.
A licorice dickerish. That's pretty good. Oh, I like that. So anyway, we go for dinner, right? So we're out for dinner. Him and his girlfriend, me and my girlfriend. This is the first time.
Double date?
Yeah, I'd never met his
girlfriend
before.
In Barcelona. Double date.
Double datinho. So we're on a double datinho, and we are sitting across from Jack and his girlfriendy, and so we're sitting there. We're a few tapas things in, right? Now he only likes chicken nuggets and chips, so like we're all getting this like squid.
A classic Kilkenny man.
That's right. We're getting squid, beetroot, hummus. We're shoving it in our ears. We're getting patatas, bravas, and fucking grinding it into our eyeballs. We're having a great time, and he's eating just chips with air, just fries with air. So he's there. Next thing, we're having a couple of drinks, and then he orders a round of shots, and then he says "más fuerte" because he speaks Spanish, right? And he says "más fuerte." He doesn't think anyone else understands. I understand.
More
it
strong,
means very strong.
Yeah.
So anyway, the shots come down. We all take the shots.
Más or muy fuerte?
It might be muy is very, yeah. And mass is more, more strong, right?
Yeah.
So the shots come down.
Don't spare the horses type thing.
That's absolutely right. Don't spare the horses.
There's a good kick to it.
Lad, this stuff, I swear to God.
And the free pouring in the Spanish places.
Yeah.
They're just pouring whatever amount they want to give you.
They gave you a big fat fucking Spanish shot. We necked it down. I swear, as soon as it hit my bloodstream, there was just the wildness of the devil entered me, and now just a hunger, a lust for debauchery and the end of the world came over me, and everyone else, we were all gone. It was like petrol gone into our brains.
But that's good. You see when somebody else takes that responsibility off you and goes, oh, by the way, this is going to be a mad one. There you go.
That's right. He did, and it was
mad ones are never fun if it's your choice to make it a mad one, because there's effort. It's like an effortful mad one. You had an effortless mad one.
Well, he foisted the mad one on us.
You want that?
Yeah.
You want that.
And then you take the shot. Now madness is afoot. Next thing, we're fucking drinking sangria out of an old man's cock. It's all gone sideways. We leave the bar that we're at. We then go to this other bar. We're getting sangrias. We're getting fucking sangrias with a pint. Just like drinking like sailors. Like sailors who've just gotten to land for the first time in 6 months, and they've one day before they go back to the fucking sea again. Just absolutely hammering it. And this is the first time.
I got a real urge to sing a shanty there.
Do you have one?
Go away, boys, away.
Boys
away,
me
Rio.
To see the
well, my pretty young girl.
Your mother, your
Rio
grand.
grand. So away, boy. I'll teach it. So away, boys, away. Away, you Rio. So fare thee well, my pretty young girl, and we're bound for the Rio Grande.
Am I meant to sing that back to you now?
You can do if you want.
But was that what you intended for me
Well,
to
I was
do?
just trying to teach you the song.
And why are you trying to do that
I know
now?
many shanties. I would like to impart them upon you.
This isn't about your showing off your shanties.
I'm not showing off.
You
It's just
turned this into a shanty show.
It's an oral tradition of shanties.
Why have you turned this into Vittorio's shanty show? This was Mike tells his story, and now it's turned into
again anti-tangent.
Huh?
You're very anti-tangent.
People are talking, and people actually think that we have mental disorders for the amount of stories we don't finish and tangents we go on. People genuinely believe that we need to be institutionalized.
Yeah.
That we are ADHD in motion.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty! You've just like you're beyond like saving or rescuing. You're anyway.
Yeah.
But what's that about? What's the yeah about? Like, what does that mean? Like, what you even? That's like something you say to a like fucking, like if you're shouting at a cow. Like, what do you just yeah? You've lost it.
We spoke about this last week. You have a bovine nature.
I do. I have a bovine nature. That's true. No, that's.
Yeah, but I'm shouting at you.
Oh, you're shouting at me because I'm the cow. All right. What?
I'm trying to
What was that?
To continue your story.
No. What? You don't do that to a cow.
Yeah.
No. What? You don't. What's this at a cow? You think a cow's going to move for that? This is the most fucking.
Come on, Betsy.
That's my mother's name. What the hell are you saying that for? What? Don't shoot my mother. Like she's a cow. Don't try to move my mother into a pen. No. I'm going in back to the story, right?
Yeah.
God bless the listeners to this podcast. That's all I'll
Troopers.
say. Thank
Troopers
fucking
won it all.
Fair fucking play to you. But, so anyway, we go over to this other bar, this mint bar is nice spot, and we're there. We're drinking a load of sangria.
I have a notion I've been there.
You might have
in my
been
one
there.
trip to Barcelona, mint bar.
Yeah, it's
Did the music go dum kakum 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 kakum?
that's every single bar there.
I know.
That's
it's
everyone.
every bar in Barcelona.
Yeah, that's reggaeton.
Yeah.
They fucking love it.
I hate it.
They're little sucky cats for reggaeton. But it doesn't matter. I've a friend, Hector, very funny comedian in Barcelona, who does a bit about like you can just say anything to that beat and it's a song and it's a hit.
I've never even been to the moon on the other one. My mum never told me that she loved me. I've never eaten cheese before.
He does one broccoli. And he just like, and he's there doing the thing. Broccoli. You just can say any word.
Quantitative easing. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, it's wild. But so we're in Mint Bar and we're just getting fucking
Scooped.
just scooped to a level that was like we're just getting hammered, and then it starts. You start just getting to that place of like, so my friends were kind of like, I love him and he loves me, and the girls are, like
getting on.
Yeah, they're just rubbing each other's hairs like they're both ponies, and they're putting sugar cubes in each other's mouths, and then like me and my friend are just like, he's like, he's like, lad, we're so proud of you, the work you've put in and where you've got to yourself with comedy, that's unreal. And then I'm there beside him, I'm like, but lad, you're the one who should have done comedy. You're funnier than me. And he's like, no, lad.
You're so drunk you've become from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, no, but this is how we talk. Like Kilkenny, like when we're together, we start talking like, lad, you know what I mean? Seriously though, you've worked really hard to get where you are. And then I'm like, but lad, I'm proud of you. And then just start, I'm doing a lot of smooching these days.
Yeah.
I kissing men.
On the mouth?
No, I don't kiss them on the mouth, but I'll kiss them anywhere. I literally do a little fucking ring of Kerry around there. I'm just kissing everyone on the cheek and the neck. And when I get drunk,
I'm so glad this hasn't
I'm going to kiss
happened to me
Connell
yet.
at the break.
Yeah.
I haven't kissed Connell yet.
Yeah, I think this podcast will be over if you kissed me. I don't want that.
Well, now I have to do it. Come here. Get over here.
No.
Take a smooch.
Maybe episode 100.
Don't be resistant.
Maybe episode 100.
Don't be smooch resistant.
When we hit 10,000 Patreons, you can smooch
Can
me.
I?
Yeah, only on the Patreon though.
Huh?
We'll
Okay.
just fuck each other if we get to 10,000.
Just trying to. It's like when in the Black Mirror episode when you have to fuck a pig, you're just like fucking sweating and like, oh Jesus.
It's the most delayed OnlyFans of all time.
Yeah.
With 10,000 people sign up and then we fuck on camera.
Yeah. So, God, 10,000 would be lovely, but I wouldn't take them. I wouldn't like the money.
Do you ever
I'd be
see
like,
the way
no.
men like watching lesbians fuck?
Yeah.
Do women ever watch like gay porn?
Yeah, they do.
They watch men fucking each other in the ass.
They absolutely do.
Do they actually?
Absolutely, and they cream their tits while they're doing it.
Have you
Fresh
actually
whipped
heard of
cream
this?
on their tits. I know one of my girlfriends used to be flat out watching lads fucking riding the howls off each other.
Wow.
But it was like
I didn't think that was a thing.
It is a thing. It's a major thing. It's the thing. It's not the thing. The thing is obviously table tennis. But
a spirit of adventure.
absolutely, spirit of adventure. But no, so the girlfriend I had who was into it, she was into it in a way of like because there's a genre of it where like the man doesn't really want it. Do you know what I mean?
She liked watching fellas get raped?
Not necessarily raped, but kind of like cajoled into it. Like it's kind of like straight men getting, because that's a big genre of like gay porn.
Yes, the gay fellas like to see a straight man get convinced.
Yeah, like Mick Jagger getting just absolutely railed six ways to Sunday. So like that's the kind of thing where it's just kind of like it's a straight man getting convinced to take it up the bum by, like in maybe it could be like a soliciting situation, like I'm the head of this law firm, and if you want to get far in this law firm, Frederick, well then by God you will suckle on my bollocks.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, I don't want you, sir, but certainly to try to advance in this company I will suckle on your bollocks. And then he'll suck on his
And this is what
penis
the
till he
women are
comes,
watching.
Vittorio.
This is what the women are watching.
What they'd be watching, they'd be strumming themselves asunder, they'd be eating fucking cream sponge, and this is the youth today. This is the world we live in. I guarantee you, right now, where is Jamali right now?
At a Pilates class.
That's what she's telling you. She's eating a sponge cake and watching a man sucking off another man.
Reluctantly.
With a little dollop of reluctance. The best garnish there is reluctance.
You're in Barcelona, boozed up.
But so we were
In
boozed.
mint.
Yeah, we were boozed up. Telling each, it's just so funny to me.
You're proud of each other.
We're so proud
Men
of
when
each
you
other.
get steaming. Men who are drunk are proud of each other.
We couldn't be proud of it. We don't even know what we're proud of, but we're proud as punch.
Yeah. Just think it's fucking class,
I'm
mate.
proud of your-
I think it's just so fucking class,
Proud of your
mate.
haircut. You get it right every time. You never miss. We were just,
No one would say that to me. I don't know how to speak barber. I always say the wrong thing and get it wrong.
When you go to the barber?
Yeah, I've had a haircut recently and it's come out okay today, but I'm just not...
You look like someone who went to boarding school in 1988.
What?
That's what I feel like. Like Dead Poet Society.
Right now?
No.
I'm into that. I'm into looking like a member of the Dead Poet Society.
You look like someone who'd stand on a desk and be like, Captain, my captain.
Yeah, that's my vibe. And then you jump out the window and then our kind of ancillary character in House MD.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't know, House MD, which actor are you talking about right now?
The one who jumped out the window.
Oh, did he become a character in House?
Wilson.
I didn't
know.
The
oncologist.
I didn't remember him. I do know Ethan
Which
Hawke.
bizarrely doesn't mean you're just on call all the time. It means cancer.
What means cancer?
Oncologist.
All right.
I thought they were just the fastest doctors.
Oh God. But you do seem like someone who'd have a little secret society where you go into bushes and read poems to each other. You are a poet. You are a poet. I can't believe
and I'm dead cool.
I can't believe you tell anyone that. It's unbelievable. But
I haven't posted a poem in a while on the internet. Maybe I should do that. Get rid of some of these followers.
It would clear house. It would be a great way to clear house. Is to
That's
start
what I used to
posting your
do.
poems.
I used to post them to try and get rid of people who weren't up for anything a bit more sincere.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you get rid of them? Good Time Charlies?
No, just people who just want the surface stuff.
Legends.
Fuck them.
What?
Fuck them.
I'm
providing depth.
I think people don't know really as much, but because obviously my empathy I don't have as much empathy since I'm on antidepressants, but I am probably, of the two of us, I'm probably the more sensitive, sincere one. I don't think people know that.
What?
I think that's fair to say. I'm probably the more sensitive, sincere one, if we really get into it. And you've kind of positioned yourself as such, but I'm the real sweetheart.
When did I position myself as sensitive or sincere?
Because you're always whinging and you're saying you don't...
I'm always presented as pretty cold and unfeeling on this podcast, I would say.
Well, no, despite yourself, yes. Despite your best propaganda efforts at... Oh.
What's up?
Yeah. I think women should be allowed to vote. Or whatever you say.
Is that the new show?
That's your next show. I think women should have 2 votes.
It's like tag rugby. They get double points and they score a try.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, dope.
If they take within the box, they deserve it. They've earned 2.
Yeah.
You think they deserve 2 votes, but for sexist reasons? That's so fun.
Oh, sure, listen, if they're able to manage it at all, give them 2.
If they can find their way to the voting booth.
Yeah, they'll still end up with less, knowing them fucking idiots. But no, so we end up getting fucking unmatched. But then we go to another bar, this Irish bar, and then we really start ratcheting up and getting pints of Guinness now with whiskey gingers. And at this stage,
Gingers?
Did you
say ginger?
No, whiskey gingers.
that is what you said.
You said whiskey ginger.
You said whiskey gingers.
Whiskey gingers.
Whiskey gingers.
Pints of Guinea with whiskey gingers. Whiskey gingers. But we at that stage, that is how I was pronouncing it.
Kind of a double whiskey ginger.
Double whiskey ginger and a pint of Guinness. And a pint of Guinness. So we were drinking that, and at this stage I was just shouting at his girlfriend, being like, "You're a legend! You're a legend. It's my first time I met you, but you're a legend." She's like, "No, you're a legend." And he told me you're a legend. I was like, "He told me you're a legend as well. We're legends." And then she's like, "Your girlfriend's a legend." And Ramesh was like, "I'm English." I mean, don't listen to that. It's okay. Don't worry about her. And we were just screaming at each other that we were legends. And finally...
Does your girlfriend ever do the thing that mine does, where when they're drunk, they get insecure about the fact that they're English and they start going like, is it okay that I'm English?
A little bit, but my one has the benefit of that I've just branded her as Irish. So she can really lean on the fact that my parents are Irish, and she's like, yeah. And then so she'll actually swoop in and be like, kind of like, yeah, like I was kind of, she'll be like, I was oppressed too, kind of, which she wasn't, but she can play that card, you know.
Well, I have the benefit of Jamali is a IVF baby, so she could be anything.
Is she an IVF baby?
Yeah, could be anything.
But does she know who her real father is?
Nope.
She doesn't.
Nope.
Go away.
No.
She's a sperm.
Could be anyone.
Sperm
Could
bank
be Idris
baby.
Elba.
She's a sperm bank baby.
Yeah.
I could be her dad.
Have you donated? Did you donate to sperm bank?
As a baby, yes.
98?
As a baby, I donated something to English sperm banks. I'm her father. I'm your father-in-law. Hello, son. Hello, son. I love you, son. And I'm going to kiss you now.
Imagine you walking Jamali down the aisle.
Oh, that'd be sick. I'd love to do that for her.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you're in this Irish bar
So,
and you're having
I
a
know.
nice time,
So what
shouting about being proud of each other.
So I'm just shouting out, "You're a legend! You're a legend!" And we had a great crack because his girlfriend, and she's really funny, lovely girl. But she, like, if you say anything really, really bad to her, she can't help but laugh. Like, as in, like, she just has a thing, like, she's not able to, like, so, like, literally, and my friend had told me that. So you'd literally go up to her and just be like, "I just got a text from my mother. She's like a tumor in her head. They're probably not going to be able to get it out." And she just she just can't not laugh.
Can't process it.
If you tell her the worst possible information.
That's funny.
And it's so funny too, because we were just all having a conversation and then just be like, "I haven't actually told this to anyone, but they found a lump like here."
Yeah.
And they said the surgery that I'm going to need to get for it, like, that there's a 40% chance I won't make it. And she's it's so funny. It's such a fun game. It was an hour. It's been an hour.
That's great. Do you want to tie up Barcelona?
Well, no, I can finish that on the Patreon more about that, because I got plenty more about that.
Plug your dates. Plug your dates. Plug your dates.
So I'm going to have my special will be out right now. Please go watch the special. Please comment on it. Nice things, or even anything, like just like a nasty, cruel special, something like that. I think they call my tour Nasty Character.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like that. It's really good.
Sick. I'm glad you reacted that way. So then my tour dates are going to be probably out now as well. So check that out on my Instagram, my website, which will be up by then. Other than that, I'll be doing Christmas shows in Kilkenny. The dates will be up for that right now.
And we're trying to sort out a Christmas live podcast, aren't we?
In London.
Yeah. We're sorting out a Christmas live podcast in London.
In London. So, like, obviously, come to that.
My tour will be on sale at the time of listening to this, all around the UK and Ireland. I'm sure very few tickets will be left by this point. So, good luck.
Don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. I'm going to buy most of them and then ask for refunds.
Like Andrew Bogut.
Yeah.
Andrew Bogut used to buy the whole away allocation in basketball matches.
Really?
Just so it was empty.
No. That's wild.
It's so sick, isn't it?
That is pretty sick.
It's so nice.
Have that kind of money.
But go do that.
Yeah.
And any of that stuff, come to any. Just keep an eye out on the social media, all that stuff. And sign up to Patreon, patreon.com/parenting. And we
loads more to talk about
won't
there.
kill ourselves. Bye.
Yes. Bye.